The stakes of software, a world built on code. From the apps on our phones to the systems managing our traffic lights, it's woven into the fabric of our lives. This silent force, made up of countless lines of code, dictates how we communicate, work, and relax. But what happens when the code breaks? Imagine a banking app that leaks your financial data, or a self-driving car that misinterprets a stop sign. These are not mere glitches, they're potentially catastrophic failures. This is where software testing steps in, guarding against chaos in a world increasingly reliant on code. Navigating the testing landscape, a map to quality. Exploratory testing thrives on exploration, embracing flexibility and discovery. Intuitive testing draws on the tester's experience and gut feeling, using intuition as a compass. Checklist-based testing favors structure and systematization, relying on predefined checklists. By understanding the strengths and weaknesses of each approach, we can determine the most effective strategy for different testing scenarios. Join us as we navigate the intricate landscape of software testing, uncovering the nuances of these three distinct approaches. Embracing the unknown, the essence of exploratory testing. Imagine setting sail without a map, charting your course based on the winds and currents. It's about venturing into the software without a rigid plan, letting your curiosity and observations guide your journey. It's about simultaneous learning, test design, and test execution. Testers dive deep into the application, learning its intricacies and designing tests as they go. This approach shines when dealing with complex systems or when time is limited. Unlike scripted testing, where every step is predefined, exploratory testing embraces flexibility. This allows testers to adapt their approach based on what they uncover, making it a powerful tool for finding critical, often hidden, defects. Flexibility as a superpower, adapting on the fly. Think of a jazz musician improvising a solo. Exploratory testing shares this improvisational spirit. Testers react to the software's behavior, investigating unexpected findings immediately. This adaptability is crucial in today's agile development environments. This flexibility empowers testers to uncover bugs that might be missed by more rigid testing methods. It allows them to follow their intuition and explore areas of the software that might not be covered in predefined test cases. The value of discovery, uncovering the unexpected. Exploratory testing is like panning for gold, finding valuable nuggets through careful observation and exploration. It's about digging deeper, challenging assumptions, and asking, what if? For instance, consider a mobile banking app where usability issues might be uncovered through observation and interaction. These usability issues, while not outright bugs, can significantly impact the user experience. Exploratory testing, with its focus on real-world usage scenarios, is well suited to uncover such issues, leading to a more user-friendly and successful product. Navigating the uncharted challenges of exploratory testing. One significant challenge is the reliance on the tester's skill and experience. Without a defined roadmap, success hinges on the tester's ability to ask the right questions and explore effectively. This means that exploratory testing requires a different skill set compared to other testing types. Another challenge is documentation, as the unscripted nature makes it tricky to document the process and findings. Despite these challenges, exploratory testing remains a valuable tool in a tester's arsenal. Its flexibility, focus on discovery, and ability to uncover critical bugs make it essential for a comprehensive testing strategy. The tester's sixth sense unveiling intuitive testing. Imagine a seasoned chef adding a pinch of salt by instinct. That's the essence of intuitive testing, driven by gut feeling and subconscious awareness. This intuition isn't about random guessing, it's about recognizing patterns and sensing when something feels off. Intuitive testers might notice subtle delays or unusual error messages that trigger their internal alarm bells. This approach is particularly valuable in situations where traditional testing methods might fall short, allowing testers to uncover hidden risks. Experience as a guide. Navigating by instinct. Think of a doctor diagnosing a patient, considering symptoms and medical history. Similarly, Intuitive testing relies heavily on the tester's experience. An experienced tester might notice a particular combination of inputs that could trigger a critical error. This experience-driven approach is especially valuable when dealing with complex systems or tight deadlines. Intuitive testing allows testers to prioritize their efforts, focusing on areas with the highest likelihood of finding critical defects. It's about working smarter, not harder, by leveraging past knowledge to guide the testing process. The power of what if. Unveiling hidden risks. Intuitive testing thrives on curiosity, constantly asking, what if? This mindset can lead to the discovery of critical vulnerabilities. For instance, an intuitive tester might wonder, what happens if a user enters a special character in this field? By embracing the what if mindset, intuitive testers can push the software beyond its expected boundaries. This approach ensures robustness in real-world scenarios, uncovering hidden risks. The subjectivity trap challenges of intuitive testing. One significant challenge is its subjective nature, making it difficult to replicate tests and share insights. Another challenge is the potential for bias, as intuitions are shaped by past experiences. Despite these challenges, intuitive testing remains a valuable asset. By acknowledging its limitations and combining it with other approaches, teams can enhance their testing efforts. This combination ensures a more comprehensive evaluation of the software. Intuitive testing, when balanced with other methods, delivers higher quality software. The power of checklists. Structure in a sea of code. Imagine a pilot preparing for takeoff, meticulously following a pre-flight checklist. This reliance on structure is the hallmark of checklist-based testing. Checklists serve as a roadmap, guiding testers through predefined tests. This structured approach is valuable for compliance and regression testing. Think of a checklist as a recipe, ensuring consistency and thoroughness in the testing process. A well-defined checklist helps maintain software quality over time. Systematic exploration. Leaving no stone unturned. Imagine searching for a lost key in a park, systematically covering various aspects. Checklist-based testing adopts a similar strategy, ensuring no critical area is overlooked. This approach is essential for complex applications where testing every possible scenario is impractical. By methodically working through test cases, testers ensure a comprehensive evaluation of the software's functionality. This increases the likelihood of identifying and addressing potential defects. Consistency and coverage. The strengths of checklists. Checklist-based testing ensures consistency, with predefined tests evaluating the same areas. This consistency is crucial for maintaining software quality over time. It also simplifies tracking testing progress and measuring effectiveness. Another strength is comprehensive coverage, minimizing the risk of overlooking critical vulnerabilities. This is particularly important for applications handling sensitive data, or where minor bugs can have significant consequences. Beyond the checkmarks limitations of checklist-based testing. One main drawback is the reliance on predefined tests, leading to a tunnel vision effect. Testers might miss subtle bugs or usability issues outside the defined test cases. Checklists can become outdated as software evolves, requiring constant updates. Relying solely on checklists can stifle creativity and limit critical thinking. It's essential to balance structure and flexibility, encouraging testers to explore beyond the checklist. The spectrum of exploration, from structured to unstructured. Imagine a spectrum with checklist-based testing at one end and exploratory testing at the other. Checklist-based testing represents structure, while exploratory testing thrives on freedom. Intuitive testing sits in between, drawing on both structure and intuition. Understanding this spectrum is crucial for choosing the right testing approach. While checklist-based testing excels in consistency, exploratory testing shines in flexibility and discovery. When intuition trumps scripts, the role of experience. Checklist-based testing can be executed effectively by testers new to the software. Intuitive testing hinges on the tester's ability to recognize patterns and anticipate issues. This reliance on experience is valuable in situations where traditional methods fall short. An experienced tester might have a hunch about a particular weakness and design tests to uncover it. Leveraging experience to guide testing efforts is invaluable, especially with complex systems or time constraints. Section 3. Balancing Act. Combining approaches for optimal results. Just as a chef uses a variety of spices to create a flavorful dish, software testers can combine different testing approaches to achieve optimal results. Each method has its strengths and weaknesses, and by strategically combining them, teams can leverage the benefits of each while mitigating their limitations. For instance, a team might start with checklist-based testing to ensure comprehensive coverage of core functionalities. Once this baseline testing is complete, they might transition to exploratory testing, allowing testers to delve deeper into specific areas of interest or to explore the software from different user perspectives. Intuitive testing can be incorporated throughout the process, with testers encouraged to follow their instincts and investigate any hunches they might have. This blended approach provides a more holistic evaluation of the software, increasing the likelihood of finding and addressing critical defects. The key is to strike the right balance between structure and flexibility, ensuring that the chosen approach aligns with the specific goals of the testing effort, the complexity of the software, and the experience level of the testing team. Section 4. Choosing the right tool matching methods to scenarios. Selecting the most effective testing approach is akin to choosing the right tool for a job. A hammer is great for driving nails but useless for tightening screws. Similarly, each testing method has its sweet spot, scenarios where it outshines the others. Checklist-based testing, with its structured nature, is ideal for situations where consistency and repeatability are paramount. This makes it well-suited for regression testing, ensuring that new code changes haven't introduced regressions, or for compliance testing, verifying that software adheres to specific standards. Exploratory testing, on the other hand, thrives in scenarios where flexibility and adaptability are crucial. It's the go-to approach for testing new features, where the functionality is still evolving, or for exploring complex systems where the potential failure points are not fully understood. Intuitive testing, with its reliance on experience, is particularly valuable when dealing with high-risk applications or when facing time constraints that preclude exhaustive testing. By understanding the strengths and weaknesses of each approach, teams can make informed decisions about which method, or combination of methods, will yield the best results for their specific testing needs. Section 1. The Symphony of Testing, Harmonizing Approaches. Just as a symphony orchestra relies on the harmonious interplay of various instruments, effective software testing requires a blend of approaches. Exploratory, intuitive, and checklist-based testing, each with its unique strengths and weaknesses, contribute to the symphony of quality assurance. Exploratory testing, the improvisational soloist, ventures beyond the script, uncovering unexpected vulnerabilities and challenging assumptions. Intuitive testing, guided by experience and a sixth sense for flaws, dives deep into the software's soul, sensing weaknesses that might elude predefined tests. Checklist-based testing, the methodical rhythm section, provides structure and consistency, ensuring comprehensive coverage of critical functionalities and adherence to established standards. By understanding the nuances of each approach and recognizing their complementary nature, software teams can orchestrate a testing strategy that resonates with the specific needs of their projects. Section 2. The Tester's Toolkit. Choosing the right instrument. The choice of testing approach is not about declaring one method superior to others, but about selecting the right tool for the task at hand. Just as a carpenter wouldn't use a saw to hammer a nail, a software tester needs to carefully consider the context, the risks, and the goals of the testing effort. Checklist-based testing, with its structured nature, excels in scenarios demanding repeatability and comprehensive coverage, such as regression testing or compliance verification. Exploratory testing, with its emphasis on discovery and adaptability, thrives when navigating uncharted territory, such as testing new features or exploring complex systems. Intuitive testing, driven by experience and a keen eye for detail, proves invaluable when time is short and risks are high, allowing seasoned testers to focus their efforts where their instincts guide them. Ultimately, the most effective testing strategy often involves a combination of approaches, a harmonious blend of structure and flexibility, intuition and systematic exploration, ensuring that the software we rely on is not only functional but also robust, reliable, and user-friendly.